thing get away, you know them way it get away, you know, because watch you now. You remember when this thing did flare up in a Montego Bay? And you hear all sort of things, state of emergency and so and so them call it some social intervention thing where in a up them call the place again. Can't remember what we so remember though. Where them set up shop up there and say, oh, them are going to build up this and build up that and set up this and set up that in a different communities. Warm to them things, by the way. Warm to them. Oh, we know you're not more about them. As so them call it S-O-Z-O, Zozo, yeah. Oh, we know you're not more about them intervention. Where we hear them talk about them are going to intervene into certain societies and do certain things in there. Where is all of that? It was under this government too. Before them win the next election, I told them say them do it and them come back and we don't hear not more about what is happening to those interventions in the different communities. Of the communities, can I remember to them put one in a mount, where the place is again, CLM, Mount CLM. Them put one in a Mount CLM when no crime never did really at up there. And the place which part of the crime that go on was the immediate area, next area, next community. And them never put nothing in there to stop that. But them put it in an area now where we are here all sort of things are going to happen and more jobs are going to be provided for the youth. Them and them are going to fix this and fix that. I want to know what them take black people for every time. And look what black people make them take them for. Because we hear them do one in a, I think them do one in a Denham town too. And them a do one all over the place, them a say, them a do it. But we don't hear nothing more about them again. Where are all those money gone? Where is the project management and all these things? This is the stepping razor, the art of war. So we'll talk about the ideas of how them divert your attention from the sexual harassment of this politician and his spouse and gone in the House of Representatives with it between two, a male and a female, who is this, that Tara knows that it sounds like a little tenement yard. I go on in there with some email. Tenement yard. The accusations go over there, so the other one has stand on them and the other one said this and that. It never mean that, it never represent that. Tenement yard, them turn it in a. I like the other day when my boy tell the other one a bad word. Hey, may I tell you, me soon want to go in a parliament, you know. May I tell you, I just to the fund them, man. Man, I cuss all bad word in the Queen house. I'm going to report them to the Queen, you know. I'm going to report them to the Queen, Rasta. And now we see this 2 and 4. The 2 and 4 is taken away from the fact that they placed this MP on leave. And now, if you just make it cool out, that's we Jamaican people can't forget, say, a parliamentarian take a chair and a beat him, man. It's one of them want to forget it, you know. Yeah, man, just cool out. Just you know, we'll give you some leave. When I put you up at the remand center up at Jamaica House. Because most of the time, we only should have take a man like him take the other one them and put them up at the remand center. But this one, you know, them just say, watch out, he's out. We're going to give you some leave. And by the, you know, Jamaicans stay 9 days, them forget everything. And if them not forget it, we're going to create another thing. And the another thing now is these two politicians in the house, 2 and 4 talk about sexual harassment. And it become a national issue now because she do, just like the woman who get beat with a chair and never go back to tell police and make no statement that the man can be arrested. It's the same way this woman in the house now. I say, boy, she gets some email, but she not talk all of the things them. What is it with these Jamaican women? She not talking all of the things them. And then now, them in the house I run just and I put this and I put that together. Them take Jamaican people for that, you know. Them really take Jamaican people for that. You hear anybody talk about the politician will beat them wife in the chair again, a woman. You know, you nobody talk about that again, you know. So that is what them did want. Them want you ease out of that. And up to now, you know, you only say nothing. Him is the Prime Minister. Him not said nothing about these things. So what we Jamaican must think, what we must do, what we must think about these people. We have to think something about them, you know, because we don't want the people them are walla and a falla them, you know. Trust me, because that is really what they want, you know. Walla and falla them. This is the life is a road with a whole heap of sign. Don't make them complicate your mind. And that we see them a do. Have we either and thither going here and going there and not knowing the direction or the course you must take to reach a proper destination. Because if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. If you don't know where you're going. And we see that them a do. Cloud up your mind. Cloud it up. That is what them do. Cloud it up. Yeah, man, them cloud up your mind so much that, you know, so them raise the floor and thing and then just ease up your mind after them thing there. And then the gas come and them just ease up your mind. Hey, them know how to just pacify the people, them. Come like Bible. Yeah, man, them coming like Bible, man. You vex with something and them just read the Psalms out of the Bible or quote the Bible to you. Pacify you, that is what happened to the Jews, them, in Israel, in the time of so-called Jesus. What them do is that the people, them that rail up, man like all Judas and all them, man, they are rail up against the system. And them just fashion a man to come pacify the rebellion against the Roman Empire. Yeah, man. Fashion him. That is why Judas said have to sell him out, because he must say, oh, you turn the revolution into some little peace and love thing. When you see so we in a serious problem. I say it's hard to tell the people them to plant and them not have no land, you know. And so much so-called crown land about the place where the people them can use, where the government not using. A plan to sell it to them friend them. The people them need land. The people them need land. If we not say we not defend agriculture and not defend food security. Or you going to have food security when the little people them can't plant them food? What is happening? The government need to free up some of them crown land, what them call crown land. No worry yourself, Queen Elizabeth now go do nothing, you know. Queen Elizabeth now go do nothing, man. Free up the land, make the people them plant some food on the land. We see one minister, Pernell Child, that say, him have 500 acre land and the people them depend it. The people them must question the authority of Pernell Charles about the land by making him show the title for the land. Him need to show the title for the land. If him can't show the title, him do have no right for the land. And if him can't show the title, you can go to him and make an arrangement. Because the whole department knows how I want to plant on the land there all the while for years. And, you know, a man come now and say a female. He wants to come off. You can make an arrangement with him. But him have to show the title. We see them must sell them friend land, you know, sell them friend. They must sell them friend the land them all over the place and the little people them. All you know promise the people them is a key to the little box them. That's all you know talk about, you know, oh, we're going to get key and title for the little box them that you know put the people them in and I sell them for how much $1 million and all them something there. The little box them where you can't return round 2 times. You understand? It's a wicked and cruel thing. Land is the foundation of any society where the people them must exist based upon for the land power. And we can't just tell ourselves, boy, right now we are going to import this and import that and so we must have food security. These people don't know what them doing and saying, man. Or you going to have food security when nobody is securing food. The little farmer, them we have farmer all the while about to get hotel. That get a little beaten. And other people now who never used to plant, gone in a planting. Some little ladies who never used to put them on in the dirt, start put them on in the dirt now. Right? And now, we not talk about crown land still. Where the hell talk about crown land still? Jamaica is supposed to be independent. Queen Elizabeth don't business with we again. She don't business with we. And I'm going to tell her. I'm going to farm upon her. So a thief our land them and I give to no friend them. And the people them want the land them and can't get no land for plant food pan it. There's a set of wicked set of people. You know, it's a Jamaica in a slavery times. Jamaica gave one of the biggest slave masters, plantation owners, a man named Beckford from England. Jamaica made him become the richest person in Europe, based up off of him to and fro with the land in Jamaica, planting sugar cane, importing it, or exporting it to England. Beckford become one of the richest men them in Europe. And it's Jamaica give him that riches. Jamaica give him that riches. And now we say we, nearly 3 million people, 3 million excluding 60 out of them. Because that's the amount when the Jamaica House, not Jamaica House, the Parliament. We are excluding 60 of them in a Parliament. We are saying the people them cannot survive on just a little cubicle with a key that you're not giving them and a title and say this is a good thing you don't know. Like says Una give them the house. It's the people the money you don't get and give the people them the house. What we are talking about, you know, is the land. Massive land. When you go a country to right and you see the amount of land, you say, wait, oh, nobody know they plan them land there. And it's good land, fertile land. And if a man go decide say, I'm going to plant now, no year this and no year that, legalize the crown land to the people them of Jamaica. That is all they must do. Make it legitimate for, you know, I tell you something, man. There's a history in America. You know, the so-called pilgrims them. I can draw down this music. You know, all the people them, the white people them who left Europe, left England, and go America. You know, them acquire the land them. I'm going to tell you now, them acquire the land them. These white people who go to America, after seeing the magnificence of the land, ignoring the indigenous people, them called Red Indian, Native American them, decide say, them want the land, so you want them to know, them have a race. Them have a race, you know. Ass race. First of all, them go scout out, everybody go scout out a little piece of land where them want, you know. Some want it near a river, some want it on top of a mountain and them things. You know, these wicked and cruel people, though, ignoring the Native Americans, them scout out the land and then one day them have a race. And them have a flag in them hand. I talk about flag with a spike on it, you know. And them going to race. And any land where them want to claim, they must jam the stick in the piece of land. And jam it in the land and claim that piece of land for themselves. Meanwhile, indigenous people, Native Americans was living on the land. For centuries, thousands of years, black people was on those lands. Because them come here and see black people. African people was here before Columbus came here. And them jam the spike them in the land and control the land. And say this land in the name of God. In the name of God and the King of England. We declare that this land is ours. This land is my land. This land is your land. From this and that island, this and that and that. The land was given to them. And it's thief the land. Up to this day now, them are called the people them aliens. Them thief the land. Them thief California from the Mexican. Them thief Texas from the Mexican because all of those lands was Mexican land. And now we hear say the Mexican them is pure murderers and rapists and drug people them are come across the border. When it's them thief the land. White people from England, Scotland and Wales and Ireland go over into America and thief the people them land. Now, the Spaniards them come here and thief the Taino and the African land. Thief it. Them go Haiti, them go this or that, Cuba, thief the land. And then the English come and thief back the thief from thief and God laugh. The Spaniards them thief the land from the Native Americans. The English come and thief it from the Spaniards them. And that is how now you see them have the land and I claim the land. as their God-given right. God-given right. And now we have some little bossy slave, jacket and tie slave. We have preserved the land for the queen and our successors. Them don't want it. Them have enough of that already, and them don't want to have no responsibility of no black people now upon them shoulder again and beg. You must do for yourself. And that is really why we have governments. Government is supposed to deal with the infrastructure, the health, and the security of the people. And none of these governments is looking for the security and health of the people. You understand? Because them are looking for the health, them wouldn't have bring in all of them Monsanto spray and thing, and the people them in a sentence but they don't know if you use it. Because when them have produce vegetable now where me all afraid to eat it. Yeah man, you go in at the market as woman, you see some pop show in there that you say what we eat. And what kind of pop show them here? Because not even a little worm upon the pop show. You have the cabbage them, it's smooth like me know what. Smooth. And anything where you see insect or repel insect, you know there's something wrong. Because the insect tell you say certain nutrients in the hey, by the way, when last you see a caterpillar. A long time you don't see a caterpillar in a rasta. It look like them wipe out the caterpillar there. I tell you, the caterpillar them is null and void now. So what I say is that the people them in St. Elizabeth, them don't know how to use these things. All them know so them want a big crop, a big yielding crop. So then they spray with them and spray, burn up the land, spray all sort of this in the land, kill off all the insects. Some of the insects them there's nutrients for the soil. And them kill them off, stick them little sucker them in night, and boom, boom, boom. When you look, you see some cabbage and pop chow. May I tell you, cabbage and pop chow. Me go to Africa already and see cabbage and pop chow. And the biggest pine me ever see in Africa. And cabbage, the biggest cabbage. And that's why the people them don't have no fertilizer upon it. Them don't have no fertilizer no reach. Well, could have reached them now, but the last time we go there, we don't see the fertilizer. They don't use no fertilizer. It's just the earth. Now Jamaica can't produce them kind of thing they are getting because the soil get corrupted, just like the politician them. The soil get corrupted. So now them have to use and bring in foreign things now. We spray upon the plant them way. We kill Jamaican people. You think it's only the gunman that kill we? The gunman stay outside of your yard and wait till you walk up a road and kill you. Or wait till you carry and kill you. You take the poison and carry go in your kitchen and kill you. Slow kill you, slow poison you. Every day. Every day. We are not safe. We are not safe. We're not safe from the gunman. We're not safe from the food. We're not safe from the COVID. And last but not least, we're not safe from the politician them. Because them is the one who instigate all of these things them. For just slow poisoners and kill the people them continuously. And when we talk about them, go like say, well, I make trouble. We don't make no trouble. We just say that them is people too. Them is people too. You understand? And when them sick, them fly out down to Miami at some hospital in Miami. When we sick, we have to go down at the dirty place down at town there. We're supposed to be the biggest and best hospital. And them turn it in some whatsoever. Whatsoever them turn it in. You understand? Them no deal with it like it's a hospital. Them deal with it like it's a hospital. That is what them do. Them deal with it like a hospital. So, what else I say? Really and truly, the people them have to look out for themselves right now. The other day we are here about herbs and all the herbs are going to do this and the herbs are going to do that. And Rastaman are plant the herbs and things say them would be a part of a multi-billion dollar program. White people come here like worries from Canada. White people come here from America. All over the place them are come. And when them come them tell you now, say white, you know, you see our things can't deal with medical marijuana. And that them I look for. But guess what? Whenever they plant medical marijuana, of course they plant it all the way. Because every ganja is medical. So now they might tell you how to plant it, and guess what? The man them all used to plant it now have a problem. Now we see we are going on now. We hardly hear about any ganja business again. We hardly hear about it, not as in last selling now, but how them are do it now, it exempt the real farmer them, the Rasta man them, Orange Hill man them, St. Ann man them, Bamboo man them, who used to plant the ganja a certain way. But now them I tell you how to plant it. Plant it this and plant it this way and plant it that way. And if you don't plant it that way, you can't get no sale feet. It's a terrible thing, man. Terrible, terrible thing. Look how much things we go through for that. Look how much go through. Me who no smoke ganja. 3 times I go to jail for ganja. And I no smoke it. As a matter of fact, I never will have it when I go to jail for it. So you must know the thing terrible. Now the one in that farm, they might tell you about 5 plants. You can have 5 plants in your house. And you must have more than 2 houses. Damn foolishness, because 1 plant can give you a pound of ganja. So me want to have 5 plants in my yard. If me must figure out now, say 2 ounces. What kind of madness is that? 5 plants of ganja can give you 10 pounds of ganja. You understand? But now we know you're not more because we know this government is not with the argument about ganja. They're not with the argument, you know. It's the other government and they know them because he's a ganja man. The PNP brother there, where name? We are at the party now. Him love him ganja. Him love him ganja. You understand? And them now do something now to make it alleviate the problems where, you know, you can't go a ganja, you can't get criminalized for ganja and them things. But this government come ramsack that. Ramsack that. And them go on to say COVID. COVID have nothing to do with it. It's them. Them not with this argument about legitimize, legalize, decriminalize ganja in Jamaica. But them are talk about security, food security. One of the food security is supposed to be this Jamaican goal, which is ganja. Jamaican goal is ganja. But now, it's going to stay green. It's going to stay green because it's not going nowhere. Because white people now are pull out. You see, because they make the thing so difficult. The government make the thing so difficult for you really deal with it on certain levels. You understand? And then now them draw out, and now them get out the Rastaman them in Orange Hill, them get out the Rastaman them in a St. Anne and Chilan and all them place there. I don't know. It's a terrible thing. Terrible, 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 terrible thing. You know, say, the scientists them now say, and this is a serious thing, it may not have no use to most Jamaican people because them so carnivorous. That them no business about whether them eat meat or meat this or meat that. Because don't read to them, it's like a little Rasta talk, you know, it's like, damn foolish, this much of they talk about man who eat meat and all them something. Oh, your barn come see man and eat meat. Yeah, your barn come see a whole heap of things. But you know, because this is serious, you know. The scientists them know are clear, which is something where we are say all the while say. The whole heap of livestock farming is creating havoc in the atmosphere, global warming and all these things. It are created with the methane gas where emanate from the livestock farming. So them are call upon the people them to try them best to eat less meat. Because the more livestock is the more them say the amount of animal, the amount of body air where the animal them emit in the atmosphere is more than the car where emit the carbon monoxide and the plane them where fly, the SUV them. Because there's so much animals now. Millions of animals die every day. Every day, millions of animals die just to satisfy man's taste for flesh. But when you say these things, people just ignore it because they must say, yeah, Muta can go and talk and talk. But we are telling you, right now, it's a whole ones that turn to vegetarian thing. 1/3 of the population in England is vegetarian, according to the statistics. Them say 1/3 of the population in England is vegetarian. And now we see more people are turning to vegetarian since the COVID. Last year until now, a whole heap of people, if you tell them, say them are turn vegetarian, they would say, hey, I talk about vegetarian. Yeah, man can yam pear leaf. Man can yam pear leaf. But yet still, now we say a whole heap of people are turning to it because it's the way to go, man. That's the way to go. Vegetarian, vegan. According to them now, them have a whole heap of name for it. Vegan, organic farming, and all things. To make it so nice to make it so nice. It is nice. But like I said, so I say it the other way, it is nice. Because we know, say, it's how your body function, your teeth, you don't have claw, teeth, you chew. Animals, most animals don't chew, them cut and swallow. That is really what's happening here, man. This is not no Rasta talk. Animals, most animals, them don't chew, them cut and swallow. And all the animals, them that chew, them don't eat meat. Look on the cow when them are chewing food. You see my eat meat? Look when big and fat. All the goat them and all them things there, you know, see. Most animals that eat meat or anything, them don't chew it. Human beings chew them food. Sometimes you hear people that say, you must chew your food 30 at times. I have never choose my food 30 at times. Maybe I'll 5 times, but it's like God will be chewed. You understand? Because sometimes it's the kind of food where you eat to make you have to chew it so long. But I couldn't see myself I chew so for 32 times. Because I know what I left in my mouth. After I don't chew the food 20 times. Don't know in my mouth for chew again. But I start nyam up my tongue. So people have to realize how important it is. It may not look like a big thing now, but down the line, you're going to see how big the thing is. And you're going to say, well, you know, some of your Muta talk and read about this a long time. It's like him a prophet, you know. It's not no prophet. Not no prophet. You understand? If the watchman see the danger and don't want the people, the blood of the people, they on him shoulder, and we are telling you, say, they will look on the land them on our country. Land pan top of land. Some of the land them people want to say 2 cows upon the acre of land. 2 cows, you know how much peas that can plant. The amount of land where you take for feed a cow. You have some cow there behind my yard that's so rotted. And I tell you, say, you talk about cow balling. When my mother used to say, stop your cow balling at your house. This year, them cow they run on my yard. So, them have some cow balling at the middle of the morning. Yeah. I say, wait, what the hell is what trouble them? I just go sometimes I have them tail about them, you know. But these cows take portion of land to feed them. So them nyama have the whole of the hillside. And the man have to draw them over another hillside now for nyama have the rest of the hillside. And if you start planting them come back, nyama have the other hills, the same hillside now. And it's not even 4 or 5 cows do it, you know. Sometimes it's hard 3 cows them plant and it just nyama have the whole of the hillside, you know. And you know say, if you use that same hillside there and plant red peas, plant any sort of peas where you want to plant, bean and all them something there. The reaping where you get is much more than where the cow, the 1 or 3 cow can give you. And it multiplies itself because when you kill the cow, that is the cow. You understand? When you reap the peas, you plant another kind of peas there and you just go on. So that is how earth set up. Earth set up that it's a scientific thing, but it don't look like a science. You know, see, when you plant a whole heap, when you have a whole heap of land and you put 3 cows on it, it's a sin. It's a sin you commit against human beings. Because the cow them will survive. The cow them will survive. It's like fowl. Whether you feed a fowl or not, the fowl is going to survive. Then all rabbits or mongoose survive. You feed mongoose. Mongoose roll up and down and look for your chicken and yam him. You ever see a chicken head? Them just dig out a hole and see a worm in there and just yam the worm. So you don't really have to feed the chicken. Because the chicken know how to survive. Just like human beings. Human beings did know how to survive until them start to prey upon one another. And prey upon, I don't mean P-R-A-Y. I mean P-R-E-Y. You prey upon the animal them, you prey upon one another, and you become so cruel and wicked that all you can think of is blood. Blood and more blood. Till now you see them get blood clot. So here we are saying now, this idea of farming is gathering momentum in Jamaica and on the mouths of the people. I don't know how much people are talking about it really, I do it still. You know, because you have people that say, yeah, we have to farm, you know, we have to use food security. Everywhere you hear it on the radio, people are talking about food security and all them something. But how much people actually have put them on in the dirt, that is really it. Because we always try to make the people long before this COVID thing, a long time from the stepping where they start and cutting edge. We are telling the youth themselves, watch out, plant something, man. You can't just eat every day and not plant nothing, because when you come reap, you know, other people did plant it, the ackee tree, the mango tree, the star apple tree. Other people come plant it, as you know, can reap half of it. And it's really a travesty if you come now, you know, plant nothing for the next generation where I come. You know, see, because sometimes you drive at some place, you see mango tree line the road, or ackee tree, you go up a university. Remember one time we used to go up a university for ackee. The amount of ackee tree where they up there. People just go up there with them stick on them bag and just a pick ackee. Same thing with the pear them. You have pear places where you go. Remember cherry garden full of pear cherry? No, I see you saying, you know, before so much house it up a cherry, you know. It was a place where you could have go pick things, you know. Until them lick down everything, you know, and put building there. And that is really what them want to do with the flat land them. Where them should have really encourage farming on the flat land. You know, see, because that is where farming is supposed to take place, on flat land. It's time them dig out the whole heap of cane out of Caymanas, you know, and plant rice out there. Because cane now too near to the slavery thinking, slavery mentality. And furthermore, when them put it to sugar, sugar not good for you. Sugar is a drug. Sugar is what cause we in this place, you know, where seem not to want to accept that we are people and human beings, not just people here to plant sugar cane and cotton in America. You know, see it? And that is really where they still have winner. This little job them. You know, the other day I tell my wife, say, how come I never go? I mean, really and truly, because this is serious. I never go down at the place down at King Street yet when they have the taxing and see some white people in the line. I never see it yet. And I am very understanding, say, the majority of Jamaican people black, but white people and Chinese people use license too. When we look on the line, we're out of the tax office at Constant Spring, they saw. Me never see two white men stand up in the line yet, or two China men. I mean, no, say them have them license for go look about, and them taxes for go look about. How come we not see that? You see them say, out of many one people. Out of many one people, and one people are clean the street, and one people are eat out a garbage heap. And one people are cut sugar cane, and one people in the sun and rain. We never really see that. How come we never see two Chinamen are walk on the road and with police uniform? China people look giant police force, even though them is Jamaican. Them leave that to the black people, them. We don't say nothing funny about it, but something is intrinsically wrong when you push this argument about out of many one. And certain jobs is only one people you say I do it. Like when we just say one people are clean the garbage. One people you say a pump and garbage truck at the back of the truck. I don't know how them man they work on them truck there with them things there in the back and a scent there, because even me, when I drive behind one of them truck, I have to slow down and make the truck go on. I try pass it. And I see man, three man, I'll jump on the side of the truck there. And I deal with it. So I say, when you look on Jamaica as the majority of people in Jamaica, and you say, but wait, I never really say certain kind of people in a line. Never see them in a line yet. Them have another black person that pay for them bill. Them not have to go down there. Them have black people. They go down a wharf for the same thing. Them have them people, them just pay this and come at them yard and get it. You know, see, when you go down there, post the black people sit down there. It's a weird little thing. It's a weird little scenario take place there. So step back your name and give your name. This is time again for the African names. We start with the male. No. This is serious. We start with the female. You know, say, a female name we have there, so. A female name we have there, so, you know. Yeah. So here we go. Efuru. Efuru. E-F-U-R-U means daughter of heaven. Daughters of heaven. Aminata. Aminata. A-M-I-N-A-T-A. Aminata means the princess. The princess. Kai. Kai. K-A-I. Kai means lovable. Lovable. Nana. N-A-N-A. Nana means Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Still upon the female name there. Enquirie. Enquirie. N-K-E-C-H-I. Enquirie. Means loyal. Loyal. Kimba. K-E-M-B-A means faithful. Faithful. K-E-M-B-A means faithful. Nataki. Nataki. N-A-T-A-K-I. Of I birth. Of I birth. So it's Efuru, E-F-U-R-U, means daughter of heaven. Aminata, A-M-I-N-A-T-A, Aminata means a princess. Kai, K-A-I, means lovable. Nana means Mother Earth. Nataki, N-A-T-A-K-I, of I birth. And Enkechi, N-K-E-C-H-I, means loyal. Loyal. So that is the names, and that is females. Females, okay.
Talk to you a little bit now about the economy. And I'm not going to go into no big speech about the economy. The economy is really about you. All of you here is a part of the economy. And when we say we want to grow the economy, what we're really saying is that we want to grow you and your household. Because in this audience, there are many finance ministers who have to take the little pay and make sure that the little pay can stretch. There are many finance ministers who have to take the little money you're hustling at the market, send picnic to school, pay a light bill, pay a water bill, pay a cable bill, pay a rent, and you have to make it stretch. And the pay now increase. But as I tell you, every day the dollar grind. This is how we left the basket. And in the 2011 basket, I know that the finance ministers in the crowd here, them could have buy one whole of bread, them could have buy one whole of pack, a baby pampers. Them could have buy 1 liter oil. You could have buy a whole of chicken. But this is your economy. You have to make it stretch. You have to decide where the $4,000, which this basket here represent, in 2011, what it could do. This is the 2015 basket. This is what $4,000 get you. Because all they are telling you is that everything all right, man. Everything all right. But when I go on the ground, the people them tell me differently. So I am reflecting what the people are saying to me. This is a whole of bread, you know. No, let me just show you, say, it's not a half a bread. This is now an option for you to purchase a whole of bread compared to this option. This never existed 4 years ago. But because the finance ministers of the household, your economy, have to cut, we have to provide options for you. So this is the amount of bread that you can consume in your $4,000 package. Your economy is getting smaller. This is it.
I tell you, politics in Jamaica.
After 15 months, I am convinced that the best efforts of the security forces by itself will not solve the crime problem in Jamaica. but it is going to take divine intervention, touching the heart of a wide cross-section of the society.
That was Bunting calling up on divine intervention to solve the crime problem. Well, from him said that till now, the crime will get worse. You hear the brother say crime will get worse? From him said that there's no divine intervention coming our way, Mr. Bunting. None. As we have to go solve the problem. Jamaican people have to go solve the problem. And UNO is put there to put certain things in place that the problems can be solved instead of talking about divine intervention.
An impact. I know that God will intervene in our affairs and turn the direction in which we are heading. He will continue to guard us with his mighty hand.
I'm Brian Walker for CBM Live.
Yes. This is the time, the period of Jamaica when all of them are called upon divine intervention. When they realize, them can't manage the work. Them cannot manage the work. How can a government who is put there to deal with certain things, infrastructures, health, security, turning now and say, well, from them can't, when you hear them talk about divine intervention, you know, say, yes, them is overwhelmed by the job that was bestowed upon them to do. So if them is bestowed, if the job, them can't do it, and them turn to divine intervention, and the people them still, well, less people now still run behind them to go vote, because we say 68% of the voting people never vote, because them don't have no faith in none of these people. The PNP nor the JLP, the government is not doing what they are supposed to do. I don't know what. Well, we know what them are doing still, you know. Round the corner deals and under the table deals and all them something there that them are do. Under the table deals and we see we see the same company in the Ministry of Health, Welfare. We hear Tufton and say the Jamaica Move thing is now officially government owned. We hear them say that the other day, them was in Alabalu over some little icky-cheeky business are going with the minister. And then them start to investigate and find out says millions of dollars was paid to these people for do all sort of things. Now we hear say it is finally turned over to the government. Now the government own it.